Corn hits a 2-month high. Meanwhile, soybean markets are eyeing China's business. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Your World in Agriculture for September 7th, 2025. Thanks to our sponsor, Imogene Ingredients. And the farm markets for the week ending September 5th all closed lower. Corn, though, for the December contract hit 424, and that was the highest since July, late July. For the week, corn finished flat, soybeans down 25 cents, wheat down 13. Lean hog futures up 1.2%. Feeder cattle prices were down 1.8% for the week. Live cattle down 1.5%. The 24-25 marketing year has ended for corn and soybeans, and with Friday's USDA weekly export sales report, that'll be it for those numbers. We'll move to the 25-26 marketing year going forward. However, as we look at the end of the year for both of those crops, both should reach the USDA's projections for that marketing year, with 2.8 billion bushels for the marketing year for corn, 1.87 billion bushels for soybeans. And we'll take a look at the net weekly sales from the weekly export sales report on Friday here in just a moment. New crop corn sales on Friday's report did hit a record for sales before a new marketing year started, and that's at 882.5 million bushels. So the new crop soybean sales at 296 million bushels, below a year ago, but still strong without any business from China, the U.S.'s biggest buyer. Wheat's total commitments of sales at 22% ahead of the USDA's projection for the new crop year. So again, as we take a look at the net weekly sales, we want to also remind you that there was a private analyst that had a new estimate of yield for corn and soybeans and production this past week. It came in at 186.9 bushels per acre for corn. That's below the USDA's 188, resulting in a crop size of 16.5 billion bushels. For soybeans, that private firm is estimating a yield of 53 bushels per acre with a production at 4.3 billion bushels. Now, let's take a look at the net weekly export sales from Friday's report. Of course, it was delayed a day because of last week's holiday, but this shows, this chart on the top left showing old crop sales. We ended with a net reduction of 280,000. The new crop sales, not on this chart, came in at 2.1 million metric tons at the high end of expectations. So we end the old marketing year with the top right chart showing the pace of total commitments right at about the USDA's projection. For soybeans, same story here. We had net reductions in the old crop sales. The old crop marketing year ending last week. Now the total commitments at 99.6% of the USDA's projection. So not too bad of a marketing year for soybean as we turn out. Soybean oil. This is the number for last week's report. About 1,000 net reduction. The pace of total commitments, though, for soybean oil, again, pretty strong for the marketing year. Had a good marketing year of 95% of the USDA's projection. India, Mexico, the top buyers on the bottom left. Soybean meal, net weekly sales, again, old crop, net reduction of 4,300. The top right chart showing the pace of total commitments now at the end of this marketing year at around 96.3%. Again, all the talk all marketing year long was about soybean meal not reaching USDA's projection, but it, of course, got very close. Now, for wheat, the weekly net sales, this is a new crop measurement here, 313,000. That was below the trade expectations. Again, that's a look at the weekly net sales, and want to remind you also those charts come from Arrow Advisory LLC. We want to thank Tracy for at Arrow Ag Advisory LLC for those charts. So thanks again, Tracy. Cattle markets remain strong. Packer margins positive for now. May face some headwinds as they head toward the choice cutout markets lower trend season. Also, the commitments of traders report for the week ending September 2nd, out Friday, showing speculators long the cattle, hog, soybean, and soybean oil futures markets. It's a bet that the market will go higher. Meanwhile, money managers are net short, a bet that the market will go lower in corn, soybean meal, and wheat. Coming up, USDA's WASDE report on Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. Cattle, hog, and poultry producers, listen up. If your livestock have scours, Imogene Ingredients sell a product called Pharmatan that stabilizes the digestive process. It can save your animal, decrease immunity levels, and improve general health. So decrease your scour cases today by contacting Imogene Ingredients at 515-745-1639. Visit imogeneingredients.com. And be sure to subscribe and like Your World in Agriculture for more farm content. I'm Mike McGinnis.